and welcome back to Drop Frames. I'm JP McDaniel, joined by the not-so-usual cast. Zeke's here for the first time in 2 weeks. Well, I guess no one was here last week, but yeah. Anyways, replacing Co this week is none other than Lil Renee. Nay, I almost forget the last part. It's Lil Renee.
Renee? Nay?
Yeah. I also think your computer's using the wrong mic. Oh, is it using laptop right now? How's the audio routed?
No.
See, that's what I said. I said the same thing.
It sounds like it's picking up room audio.
You're not. It doesn't sound like a good microphone.
Well, this is what I
know you have a good one.
It's using the microphone that it's supposed to be using. Oh God.
Get really close to it and see if it makes a difference.
I'm really close to
Yeah, it has no difference. It's using a webcam mic or something right now. Just go into
no,
the.
I'm not. I'm using the regular microphone.
Go into Skype settings or something. Mess around with it.
It is. That's what I did.
Just go to the
I assure you.
We've barely started. He's coming for your.
I'm in. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on a second.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on a second.
Is King shit right again?
What?
Is that better?
That hadn't changed, I don't think.
Okay, then I don't know what to do then. Like it is picking up my webcam.
It sounds fine. Let's just move on.
Okay. This is what I was testing before we got into the show.
I didn't do sound test
Nobody
because
was
I woke
giving
up.
me any feedback.
I woke up
I
like
did
20
the same
minutes
exact
ago.
thing. I was like, "Are you using that?" Because you got really close to it and didn't do anything. Like it didn't get like real close.
Yeah, it's still not
Didn't step it up, you know.
doing anything.
That's a big ass bottle of water. Holy shit! Why is that water bottle so big?
Drink one of these a day, man.
Yep. You want your pee to be just off yellow.
That is a giant bottle of water. Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah, but it still sounds like a room.
Yeah. It's,
What the fuck?
you're not going through your nice mic.
It's using your webcam mic on your laptop, I think.
My webcam mic is disabled. It's not on. It's not able to be
I don't know.
used.
So is your brain. High five.
All right, guys. Here's the surprise. We're not playing drop frames. We're actually going to switch over to Mario Kart.
Yay!
Can't wait.
We're going to let Zeke play.
I still owe you one, and I actually want to bring that up. So on Sunday, what are you doing? What are you doing, Renee? You want to play Mario Kart with me on Sunday?
On Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What?
Because it was part of my the St. Jude donation incentive.
Oh.
I've got to play Mario Kart with you. That was a punishment for me.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Sure.
Yay!
You promise not to call me any names.
Whoa.
You have to only speak to me.
What? Call you any name? Okay.
She holds the power right now. She can do all the
All right.
negotiating.
You're allowed to call. Okay, you're allowed to call me names, but you can't swear at me.
Oh.
You can swear during the game, but like you can't call me like an asshole or something. You can call me a button.
Okay.
So you can still insult me.
I feel like that's a good compromise.
That's not bad.
You know what?
It can't be adult insults.
To get this shit out of the way, I will do it. Because it's been on the list for a long time. I also have to. There's a lot of shit I still have to do.
Like what? What are these?
Let's
introduce our guest first before we
Yes, let's do that. Hi, Strippin.
All the way from London town. Is that a bed up on the wall? What's going on there?
Yeah.
It's a desk.
You have to build it?
Yeah, I haven't built it yet. Yeah.
Oh. Why do you have a chair behind you? What's going on with that?
I mean, it's chair and a desk.
Oh, that looks really uncomfortable to sit. Are you sitting in like an office chair?
I'm sitting on like the same thing right now.
Oh my God! How does your back deal with that?
It doesn't. It cries.
You're gonna wake up like me the other day where I just didn't move for the first hour of my life.
Yeah, that's me every day, man.
That's rough.
Nah, I've got a new one. I've got a nice chair coming, but they got to ship it.
Where's it coming from? From where?
Morocco, I think. It's the DX Racer one.
Are you saying America?
Yeah, I'm saying it how Americans say it. Morocco.
No, we don't say it. We say it without the British accent. That's why we
Morocco.
left like long ago.
America. America.
There you go. That was the best one. The one that you just said.
America.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Also, can you tell where is Exeter? Do you know where that's at?
Exeter.
Exeter, London. Is that in London?
Exeter.
That's
Yeah,
in London?
It's not Exeter.
That's the best sounding city I've ever heard. Like the coolest city name ever of all time.
I mean, I think the coolness ends at the name, but yeah.
What's wrong with the city?
It's just, I mean, there's nothing there. It's
What is it known for, Strip? And let's have a geography lessons for all the Americans. That
posh twats.
I mean, that sounds cool. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Did you say posh twats?
Yeah. Yeah.
Posh twats.
Twats.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that should be the new Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Posh twats. We got scary twat. We've got baby twat. Oh no.
Oh God.
Sorry. That's a Spice Girl name. I'm sorry.
That could be the porn version of it. Stripping.
Sporty twat.
Yeah.
We're on to something. That could be a 5-part porn with 5 different scenes. We got it. We're going into the porn world, guys. Big money.
In Exeter.
We got to film it in Exeter.
Oh, there you go. You got
Oh
it.
my God, you fixed your mic.
Do I sound better?
Yes.
You sound amazing.
Fantastic.
You know what the problem was? The
You didn't have
fucking
it set
thing
at
wasn't
Skype.
plugged in all the way. It was
Oh.
slightly out of the goddamn input hole. God damn it!
Well, you did it now, and I didn't
I
have to
hate
help.
audio so
Sounds
much.
so much better.
Oh, I hate audio.
pretty
I
good.
hate it.
pretty
good.
I
I know,
hate
I've
the
had to
whole
deal with
fucking
it.
thing.
Well, let's talk
I just
about
got
why
a
you.
compressor.
Yeah, let's talk about why you hate audio. You redid, and you're on the 2 PC setup now.
I am. I'm finally on the 2 PC setup, and it's great now, but it's taking me 2 days just to set this all up and do cable management, which I did last night at like 5 a.m.
Ew.
I was up until 7 a.m. this morning. I don't know why I'm awake right now.
You
At
do
least
your
you-
best
at
work
least
at
you've
that
done
time,
it.
though.
Yeah, pretty much.
What'd you say, Strippin'?
I said at least you've done cable management. Some of
Yeah,
us-
I don't have cable. I mean,
Yeah.
I have like cable wrangling. Let's call
not
it
good.
cable wrangling because I'm from Texas and it works.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind call mine cable management. I literally just like bundled the cables together and zip tied them,
That's
and
not
like every three, like every like I don't know like every like however this many is 6 inches. I don't know.
Dude, I want to
That's
invite.
cable management.
I want
Yeah.
to invite someone with OCD over to my
So do I,
place
man.
and just watch them have a heart attack and die in front of me.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I want them to fix it.
It's horrid. It's horrid. It's like I walk through like spaghetti every day because
You
of
just
all
pay
that.
them to house sit and then leave for a week.
Yeah, I
Just
can't
come back.
stand having cables like out and about. Like I managed all of my Ethernet cables to like go around like the top of my door frame or something like that, so it's not on the floor.
Oh, mine's been on the floor for 3 years.
I don't like
Just
having
around
any
me.
cables on the floor like in the walking spaces because I'm a klutz and I've already broken a glass because I tripped on my own laptop table or like cable laying on. So
Have you streamed yet with your 2 PC setup?
no, not yet. I'm probably gonna do that today, assuming I'm not exhausted.
Did you get the video and stuff working?
Yeah. I figured that stuff out. I haven't set up like console stuff because I don't. Who cares about that? But PC, I did.
Right? No, I'm with you. Like, even though I'm only playing one game, I haven't like picked up any console shit for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I play console stuff mainly on Fucked Up Fridays, so as long as I get it set up before Friday, then it's fine. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about it.
What kind of cap card are you using?
I'm using the AverMedia to capture PC, and then I have a different capture card for my console.
Gotcha.
Zeke, are you on 2 PC setup?
Oh yeah, I'll never look back, man.
Really?
It's phenomenal. Yeah, for like
know
one
you
for
switched.
streaming and I just treat my other PC as like a console. Basically, it just goes through my cap card and does everything.
Yeah. And Strippin', you're still on 1 PC, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I know nothing about PC, so I don't even know how to do a PC setup. So I just spent as much money as I could on one PC, and it's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's the talent, man. He doesn't have to know.
Yeah, that.
I guess that's true.
He just sits down and just spews.
London
Whatever.
town
Yeah.
gibberish.
Yeah,
Talent.
like my mum has to come around. She turns it all on for me. She sets it up. She logs me into Minecraft, and then
Wait,
I'm
did your
good to
mom
go.
actually set your computer up?
She leaves you a
fucking
little.
hell no. What
She leaves you a little plate of cookies on your desk,
That'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
or biscuits rather. I don't know, fucking English.
I mean,
people.
we have biscuits and cookies. You guys, you don't have to hate.
Wait,
I mean,
you
we
do?
have biscuits and cookies, but they're not the same thing. At all.
I was on the same thing.
What? What's going on right now? What do you mean?
I thought you guys called cookies biscuits. I'm confused.
I mean, they are a type of biscuit, but it's still accepted as a cookie.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
make sense. Y'all don't.
And
y'all don't
chips
make
or fries.
What's the
Yeah,
difference?
you guys got that wrong. That wasn't us. We were around before. We
No, we
existed long
corrected your
before you.
mistake. We corrected the
What do you
mistake.
mean?
We corrected the mistake.
No, I think like what happened was you guys were over there for a while and you were like, all right, we forgot what this is called. What's this called? We forgot what this is called. And as we told you, the American was so dumb, he just kept forgetting shit. And he, like, got the list all muddled up. Like, jelly is jam is jelly, chips are fries, all over the place.
Whoa, no.
And he was like, we'll roll with it.
Chips are way, it's a way better description because they look like they're chipped off of the potato, like a rock chip.
A crisp is way better because they're crispy. They're crispy potatoes.
What if they're not
fries,
crispy? What if
though?
they're soggy fries? Fries encompasses everything. Crisp encompasses
Actually,
nothing.
I'm okay with like chips being called crisps. I just don't like saying the word crisps.
Why
It
not?
bothers me.
You can get playful with it. You can
Say
be like,
crisps again.
call it
Crisps.
Crispies.
I don't like it. I hate the word.
Anyways,
Yeah. Can we move this show along? You look like you just got out of bed.
I did. I look pretty. What are you talking about? I look like normal as always.
Yeah.
I looked like shit earlier when you guys were staring at me, which was really awkward in Skype. But
Dude, me, Strippin and I saw you like preparing and shit. And you were like
my
wide-eyed, like you, like seriously, like that
Got,
look
like,
you
sand
get.
in his eyes.
Like,
It's
oh,
like,
God.
what, like, what year is it?
Gotta
Yeah,
set
he
this
was
up.
just like,
It looks like
my
you
alarm didn't go off this morning, which was supposed to happen an hour and a half prior to the show. It happened.
looked like you washed your hair with crisps.
Yeah, I woke up 30 minutes to the show and literally ran out of bed into the restroom, got in the shower with clothes on, forgot to take. And then I'm like, shit, the computers aren't on. So I rushed out of the shower, still haven't showered yet, turned on the computers, got back in, did all that. And built the show in 10 minutes, and then we went live. We were only like 5 minutes late. That's pretty good.
I was wondering why it was like 11:45 and I hadn't received a text message.
Yeah,
from
I
Dave.
was worried
He's
Strippin.
like, where the fuck are you? And I was like,
I was
okay.
worried Strippin wasn't even going to make it because he texted or he Skyped me at 10:30 this morning, which is about 6 or 7 hours ago, asking what time the show is, and I just never responded until about 30 minutes prior.
everyone in my stream, I was streaming and everyone told me what it was. And then I literally finished the stream like 20 minutes before we went live. I ran to the fish and chip shop, got some fish and chips. I ran back,
And crisps.
still hadn't heard from JP, ate all my food. And then I get a message from JP like, oh
And
no, I
biscuits.
just woke up.
Yeah, that's what
And
happened.
let it be known that it's 3:17, or right, it's 3:17 where you're at.
2:17, 1 hour prior than Eastern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
2:17.
I went to bed at like 4 a.m. Oh,
I went
dude,
to-
I was
I went
watching
to
the
bed
speed
at
runs, man.
7. I've had 3 hours of sleep. I'm the best.
I was watching speed runs. That shit's way too addicting.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. Oh my God.
I've been watching
I
them
love
all
it
week.
I love it when they go wrong and they get really salty. Like one thing goes wrong.
What's wrong with you?
Well,
I don't know.
they're always just like, oh, that's
You're evil.
that never
I know.
happens in all of the speed running world. I've never seen that before. That's like the most common thing they said, and I'm pretty sure that's a running joke where it happens every time,
Yeah.
and they're just trying to cover their mistakes.
My favorite thing to watch being speedrun is Tetris. That shit is
That was
so
the best, yeah.
damn hype.
Dude, that one,
I took Monday off to watch that shit.
what
It was
was he-
fucking fantastic.
I couldn't watch. I was watching while we were doing Swan Song, which is a fucked up thing to say, but I couldn't have any audio. So whoever the Grandmaster was, I think he was Japanese. I don't know. He was fucking god tier. That guy was the best out of all.
They're
of them.
all god tier. I didn't get to watch too much of it. I watched only like a few minutes of it, and then I was fucking around with this stuff. But I know last year they did the mode where like all the blocks are fucking invisible or some shit. Like
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
did that. They did that.
They did that again this year. Oh my
During the-
god!
during
I
the
need to go back.
credits, yeah.
I need to go back and watch the VOD then because
Whoa, hold up. They have like titles like Grandmaster for Tetris.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's in the game. Yeah.
And it's totally well deserved if you
What is it?
freaking watch it.
What
It's
is the
That's
totally
amazing.
okay?
nuts.
I'm asking the chat. What is the totally like? It's like a World War name. It's like Tetris 3, like Armageddon. It's like this. It's like this really weird
Of the
name.
game
It
they were
sounds like a
playing?
plague. Like no, like the name of the game is Tetris 3 something or other, and it's like way over dramatic for a Tetris title. I can't remember the name of it.
Tetris.
You'll
3,
see it.
War
No, it's like-
Heroes.
Way
watching.
over, yeah, something like that.
Terror Effect.
That's what it gets. Tetris 3
Terror
Terror
Effect.
Effect.
Sounds
It's
like
what
that
the
sounds like
fuck? Are
Fox
you kidding
News
me?
made that or something.
Like let's calm
Or
down.
Terror
You're building
Instinct.
blocks. But
I can't wait till there's like in the future where you can actually use those kinds of qualifications on your CV. You're like, I am a Tetris Grandmaster.
I'd
and then
put
they're
that
like,
shit on there, dude, right now.
I would absolutely put that on a business card. Renee Renosa,
I can't show any
terror
of that same
effect
shit.
or terror instinct expert. Like what? That just makes me sound so badass.
If you haven't watched that or seen the GDQ guys play, or just Google like Grandmaster Tetris 3 or something like that.
They
They have VODs up already for it.
I was gonna say they probably
They
had
had
the
VODs
VODs
up
up.
already.
It is like it's like watching a real life person do like Taz.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking like out of this world. Like I like you see someone like speedrun I want to be the Bosch and you're like, wow, that's fucking amazing. This is just otherworldly.
Yeah, I really put it on another level. I mean, it's hard to do what all the other speedrunners do, but I don't think like that's just playing the game a lot. I feel like with Tetris, you actually have to be a certain caliber of
Well, your brain
manual
has to have like
dexterity.
a better section for pattern recognition and reflex. It just
because there were times like you were talking to Renee, it would black out, like the screen would just go black.
Yeah.
And he
And
would
there's
build
just
it up
invisible
like
blocks.
from the bottom to like midway, and it would go black for like 10 seconds, and it's over like it's like 15 blocks or some shit. The guy has no problem. He doesn't
Yeah.
even think. Like he just
He's
remembers
just like
everything.
okay, so this part is like kind of annoying, just goes invisible, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, all
Chat.
right. Looks like we did that. That's great. Like what the hell?
yeah.
That was saying there's only 6 of them in the world. 6 Grandmasters.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking great. I didn't know it was that small. That
Yeah,
makes
when
sense,
I'm
though.
playing this mode, when I hit this block, the game reaches out and punches me right in the face, and I get a bloody nose. But usually I have a towel ready for that.
It's whatever. It's whatever, you know.
It's whatever, you know. I can usually get out of that, work my
I'm
way
really
back
careful. I
up.
can bypass the part where the game kicks me in the dick. All right, sweet. It looks like we made
Have
it.
you guys what other games have you been watching?
Transports me to a terrible dimension.
What other games have you been watching run this week so far?
When I watch AGDQ or SGDQ, pardon me, when I watch either one of those, like I find myself watching games I've never seen before, just because they're on.
Same here.
Like I watched, like I'll sit there for 4 hours and watch a speedrun of a game I've never fucking played or seen or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I watched, just sat there and vegged out and watched a Twilight Princess run.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, yeah,
good.
I
Like
watched a little bit
3
of that,
hours
too.
and something, and I watched from fucking start to finish, and I couldn't fucking tear my eyes away, just like, oh man, that's pretty neat. He did the jump and the thing. Wow.
Did you see the
Eating crisps.
Eating crisps. Did you see the
There's
Ori?
something-
You're learning.
There's just like something like very satisfying about watching speedruns where you don't have to worry about like following any story. You don't have to worry about following any real like depth of the game. It's purely just let's go as fast as possible. So it's just very addicting to just watch nonstop. You don't have to really get invested in anything. You're just hanging out. Like I don't know.
Yep.
I love it. I love SGDQ.
They were running Ori and the Blind Forest last night. Guy beat it in like 50 minutes. They had one of the devs on the phone the entire time. And it was crazy too because the devs like helped out the speedrunning community in that and like fixed certain bugs. And then there's still things in the game that the devs know about that the speedrunners don't. So like at the end of the run, the dev gave him a cheat code for the guy to enter in that you can enter in whenever you want in Ori, and it changes the color of Ori. And like no one knew about this.
Whoa.
It's like I think it was like it was some like 7 or 8 button combination, and like everyone in the crowd just flipped out because no one had discovered that yet, and the game's been out for
I
like a year.
didn't watch that at all. Damn.
Yeah, he was really good, really fucking good.
I watched most of that run. I didn't see the end of it though.
Yeah,
My friend Rachel, she's a part of Main Menu, but she did a speedrun of Octodad, and that was
I saw that. Yeah,
I watched
that
that.
was so crazy. She did it co-op with Jeff, and she controls the arm and one leg, and he controls the other arm and the other leg. And I'm just that alone, I don't even know how I could function getting through that just normally.
yeah.
And she did really great on that.
They're doing like a 2-player Dark Souls run, aren't they? Is it Dark
Yeah,
Souls?
2-player, 1 controller. That's what. There's an incentive for that. I don't know if they've reached it or whatever, but there's a lot of people donating to see that, and
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
That'd be
How
crazy.
do
I think
you
one
do
controls the
co-op?
movement and one controls the combat.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yep.
Like they just split the controller.
I think they stole that idea from Sacrilege Show. The two-headed troll.
Damn.
So,
That's
I
what
didn't even
they
know
were.
you could do that.
Yeah.
Strippin', you been watching any of it?
I haven't.
What the fuck are you doing, man? You gotta watch it.
Well, it's like it's on at like a bad time.
It's on
for me.
24 hours a day. Is that a bad
Yeah,
time
but the
for you?
good stuff. The good stuff.
Is any time a bad time?
The good stuff. Because it's like I'm either sleeping or I'm playing video games myself and streaming. So
That's true.
I gotta like find a time. I'm gonna watch some of the. Someone's given me a couple of VODs to watch though.
Okay.
Some other stuff. So.
Have you guys heard of Shantae and the Genie? Did you watch that? Anyone watch that last night?
The purple hair with the whip.
Yeah, that was a really
Yes.
good game.
Yeah.
It looked
I
hard
saw
as
that.
fuck though.
But that was
you
like
never-
that was like a
Never played
flagship.
Shantae?
No, I didn't even
hair
know
and
what
a
the fuck it was.
Wasn't that a flagship for a system?
Yeah, it was for. Well, it wasn't flagship, but it was for the Wii U. I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it
No,
called?
it's a genie chick with purple hair, and that's her weapon. She whips her hair back and forth, whip the hair back and forth.
It's
It like-
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
I know there was a new one for Wii U, but like it's quite an old title.
Yeah, that one came
like-
out for Wii U and
Yeah.
also
Yes.
Microsoft Windows. But yeah, there's multiple.
It was supposed to be
Shantaes.
like Nintendo's Mega Man, but like.
Shantae Half Genie Hero. That came out. Oh, that came out for everything. What about Risky's Revenge? That's still PlayStation 4. No, I don't know. There's so many of these. I've never heard of Shantae anything, but that game
Yeah,
looked
neither have I.
ridiculously hard. It almost looked like on the level. And Zeke, you'll get mad at me for saying this, but it almost looked like on the level of Bashi in some points. Like there was multiple just instant kills, like very early on in the game. And I feel like the runner didn't highlight that at all, but the shit he was doing in that game was really impressive. Like it looked like a game that was designed for speedrunning, but also for just casual play. It was super cool to watch.
It almost kind of looks like Wings of
V. Yeah, Wings of V.
Yeah,
I want to see that run. That's on
Oh my
Friday,
god,
right?
that would be
Yeah, that's-
so good.
No, it's
to
happening on
watch.
Friday.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet.
Wings of V is on Friday, and they met I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they met the incentive for the Bashi bonus run, which Whitwix is going to be doing, and also that's the day that Slackaholic is doing the Binding of Isaac Eden run, I believe.
Oh wow, was that all in the
Yeah.
same block?
Yeah, they're very close together. That's why I was so happy that I take Fridays off, because I'm like, yay, I get to watch that shit.
I didn't even know you could speedrun Binding of Isaac since it's all procedurally generated, or do they use like the same?
That's
I don't know.
that was a big thing back in the day when the first Binding of Isaac came out. They were like, you can't speedrun this, it's all random and shit. It's like, yes, you can. Listen, I can consistently get, sub 25 minutes on every single run, no matter what. And like they show it over and over again, like that can happen on like the Balls of Steel tournaments and shit like that.
That's
So
crazy.
they finally were like, okay.
I
We'll
don't
let
play a
that.
lot of Binding of Isaac. I'm terrible at that game. I've put maybe 15 hours in that game, but it's cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I play like
I mean-
10 minutes of it.
Yeah,
Not a big fan.
there's definitely like aspects of luck in speedrunning. I think there's more luck in like a Binding of Isaac speedrun, but not enough to not make it speedrunnable.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's more luck involved in something that's procedurally generated.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's all RNG, right? So you have
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
good
right.
RNG.
Yeah, you can manipulate it as you go, but yes.
Yeah.
The short answer is yes.
Yeah. I feel like out of all the things on, and there's a billion things streamed on Twitch each day, like the GDQ stuff is one of the things where I hate streaming at the same time. Because one, everyone should be watching that and not me doing whatever the fuck I'm doing on my stream. And two, I want to be watching that as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like the same feeling, or do you have other streams where you'd rather just watch and not have people watch your own stuff? Or do you just stream regardless?
I usually just stream regardless, just because I like to have that consistency. But I do have that guilt factor of like, there's this great charity stream going on, and I feel like I'm seeping up all the attention. But I don't know. I try and balance that out by saying like, yeah, I was watching the SGQ earlier and hoping that
You talk
people
about it,
will, yeah, people will like check it out later on or something, or consider donating to it or something.
I usually
But-
just tell people to do the multi-stream. Like, if you,
Yeah.
I suggest you just watch, put both on the screen and mute one when you want to watch one, the other, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about you, Stribum?
if it's like FGG stuff that I want to see, I'll be too distracted to stream because I'll want to like keep checking it. So normally I will like I'll either postpone my stream or I'll like reschedule it just so I can watch FGC.
It's kind of a crazy week on Twitch because the international's going on. I don't think any of you guys watch the esports stuff, but maybe Strippin does.
Nah.
But
yeah, I watch a bit.
it's like
I only watch esports Rocket League, so.
that's true. That's true.
And by esports, that just means I just watch Max play Rocket League because he's too good at that game.
Has he gotten better?
He's way too good. I refuse to play with him now. He's way too good.
I haven't played with him in a while. We were supposed to yesterday, and then Life is Strange took like 30 hours for him to complete for some reason.
He has a problem. He has a severe problem.
Yeah.
I'll be like I've been messing around with my stuff all week, and like I'll like at like 6 a.m. I'll check Steam and see if he's up playing. Sure enough, Gassy Mexican playing Rocket League. I'm like, you got a problem, dude.
I'm at 60 hours. He's put in 80. He's playing a lot.
Yeah.
Every time I play Rocket League, I'll do like ranked 2v2, and I'll climb, and then like I'll climb until I'm the top ranked in my whole friends list.
Wait, you haven't beaten me. What's your rank at? I'll log in right now.
At the moment, it's like 900. But like I would beat Gassy, and then literally I would sleep for like 6 hours, and I'd log back in, and Gassy had just like gone past me again.
Do you use solo queue?
Yeah.
Okay. Me and Ann duo queued and got up to like I got up to 1080. I don't know what she was at, like 516, because she hadn't played before.
Wow, you
normally
guys
I'll get
so
to like
pro.
950 and then just call it, and then I see Max ahead of me, and then I'm like so desperate to beat Max, I end up going on a losing streak.
Yeah.
And then I'm just salty.
At that level, there's still not people doing the crazy. I feel like all the crazy shit goes on at like the 1600 plus range. Because I think first place is like 2400 right now in twos, and I think those are all the god tiers. Because like if you go down into the like top 25, it's already down in the 1600s. So their rating is just insanely high because they don't lose, because they're fucking just flying around the map the entire time.
God, I would love to watch like competitive.
Yeah,
go watch
Cam
Gears.
Like, is there spectator? Can we like
Spectator
go to
client's
a match
coming. It's coming.
Is it good? Because I'd love to watch that shit.
I watched a little bit of. I don't know if it was Kronovi, but I watched some pro Rocket League player. He was playing on PS4 and he was streaming, so that might have been Kronovi.
That might have been Cam Gears, yeah. Cam Gears.
Or one of them, yeah, one of them. And it was incredible watching them play. I was just like, how do you do all of this stuff? That's some next level shit.
But like those guys have been playing for like 6 years or something.
Yeah.
It's like insane.
The best part is when before Cam Gears was like, he's like this huge streamer now. He averages like 3,000 to 4,000 viewers a day on his stream, and he never streamed prior to like a month ago, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But when I had him on my stream the night before he started streaming, I was asking him like how fast he's moving on his controller, because he plays with the claw, right? So he plays with his hand like this on the PS3 instead of like this. And so he's hitting square and circle just nonstop to position himself in the air. And so he set up, Jesus, my voice. He set up a thing on the computer. I don't know how he did it, but it tracks his inputs on the screen. So he has a controller on the screen, like just a mock-up one, and then it flashes the button whenever he pushes it.
Oh, that's cool.
And so he's fucking going like Mach 30 billion on this controller. Everything's just lighting up like a Christmas tree in the bottom left-hand corner. And you can finally see what the hell's going on when he's really playing the game. So that was super cool to see. I wish they would kind of do something like that for the speedrunners, because they probably do crazy shit as well.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of speedrunners who do that. I think it was a Legend of Zelda speedrun person who had like their, I don't know, controller mapped out like that. But I like watching that. I like being able to see the.
Well, I imagine it's probably like watching someone who's like pro at StarCraft. What are they? The APM, right? Is that what the abbreviation is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like that kind of shit. Watching that shit like go off, like, ugh.
That was an evolution of the StarCraft streams like 2 years ago, is people started getting keyboard cams because people wanted to see like that's a draw in to see how fast people move on their streams.
Oh, Kronovi is Cam Gears. I'm an idiot. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know
they're
they're the same person.
Yeah. I don't know why he didn't name his Twitch Kronovi, but whatever.
Yeah.
He's also 17. This blew my mind. He's like going into college this year.
That's not surprising at all.
Like
you're always way better at video games when you're younger.
Yeah, I guess so. He's the youngest out of all those guys. I think Gibbs is. He told me Gibbs, who's one of his teammates, is like 35, and he's the oldest one. I don't know. He told me he was going into college, and he's like, he's going to He's some fucking crazy smart kid. He's like, yeah, I'm going to blah 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 tech bullshit school.
He's got all of his shit together. We're just over here like,
I've got my master's from blah 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 tech bullshit. It's up on the wall.
Blah blah blah
See
tech
it?
bullshit.
Blah 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 tech bullshit. I'm an alumni. I rushed the fraternity there. It was hard to get in, trust me.
How do they find time to be smart and then play thousands and thousands of hours of Rocket League?
I don't know. That's the craziest thing.
He was just born with the talent.
He just fed through an IV drip, and he just plays and studies.
I would love if that was a real thing. If I could just be fed through that and I didn't have to end my stream to go eat. If I could just have an IV and just.
It'd be like Red Bull, and then on Friday for you, it'd just be wine. It would just out. Yeah.
Please. I never drink wine. It would just be pure vodka straight into.
Vodka into the bloodstream.
Oh my god.
There you go.
And then I would be the first Twitch TV death on cam.
I'm at 1:30. That's good enough.
I'm still waiting for that to happen. It's gonna happen.
Dude,
eventually.
I was actually just thinking about this the other day. I don't know why. I was just like, I wonder if anyone's died on stream. I don't think anyone has yet. But somebody is going to.
Someone will eventually. It's gonna be one of those people that do like the 80, 60 plus hour streams. Like Neil's one of my friends. He does like. He did 122 hours on stream or something like that.
Oh my god!
For the Intel thing.
Yeah.
I feel like Twitch needs to like
put a rule,
enforce a rule like saying you can't stream for more than this because it's a danger to your health. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're legally allowed to enforce something like that. But people doing that, it's not safe.
He went to a doctor and got it all checked out, and he went like the proper healthy way of doing it, but still, that's fucking crazy. Like he doesn't remember a lot of the time that when he does that. He doesn't remember the last 20 hours because he's on autopilot at that point.
I think
at like the 8-hour mark, I'm like, okay, I am exhausted. I can't function. I can't even talk. I have my words. I have nothing left. Like I can't imagine doing 24 hours consistently, or even just 80 hours. 80 hours.
I can already see Wolf's go roar spamming.
Yeah, lol, you died.
That's what the chat would do. That's what the chat would do.
That is what the chat would do.
The person would just be like laying there like that.
They'd be like, "Oh, ripping pepperoni, streamer."
And the chat would just be spamming that nonstop.
I feel like anyone who has like a gravestone would just be spamming it in the chat. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. That would.
God, I hope I'm like not a part of the internet if that happens. I don't want to be here.
Honestly, think the first death would be like I would think it'd be someone like, I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything that I'd be the first death, but like someone like me who would like have.
I don't know why that's tooting your own horn.
Yeah,
like, want to be the first
guys,
death?
I'm gonna die first.
I hope I die first.
I don't want to talk about myself.
Zeke, are you trying to? Are you trying to tell us something,
hard
Zeke?
enough and like blows a fucking blood vessel and just goes and just keels over.
Could that happen? I don't know if that could happen.
It'd be assault death, or it'd be like some kid just popping so much Adderall that his eyes explode.
That could happen. Can you OD on Adderall? I guess you can OD on anything, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be some CS player.
You just get like a heart attack, right? You just.
I guess. I don't know. I've never taken Adderall, so I don't know.
No.
I don't know if you can OD on that. I would assume you can, though.
If
you take like 100 pills of anything, you'll probably die. I think that's just.
There's that person
Zeke's
who
just
died
like,
drinking too much water. They like drowned themselves drinking too much water.
Yeah, you can.
Or like a radio show or something like that.
Oh, they did that. Yeah, it was actually a fraternity. They were rushing new people, and they made them drink water instead of like beer or whatever. And they drank too much water, and they like fucking drowned inside or something like that.
Yeah. They just
it's crazy.
drowned themselves with water. It's crazy. It's fucked up.
The show got real dark real quick.
Hey, that's what happens when I'm on
and
the show.
I like
talk
it.
about
It's
dark
good.
shit.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Let's talk about the real shit, guys. Let's talk about real streaming.
That real shit.
Like real shit.
Raging so
streaming?
fucking hard you die. Think about it, kids.
So that's why I wasn't on 2 weeks ago, because I almost died because I had a abscess fucking tonsil.
Yeah, what the fuck
choked
was
me.
that? You had like a week of just I'm dying.
You got an abscess tonsil? An abscess
Yeah,
on
no,
your tonsil?
No, I got ill, like a cold or something, and my glands swelled up. They went back down again, but one of them came back, and it came back like with a fucking purpose to kill me, and it like swelled up to the size of like half a golf ball, and like went boom, and like almost closed off my entire air passage.
Holy shit.
Until I went into the fucking emergency room, and they're like, oh, or no, I went to the walk-in clinic first. They're like, the fuck you doing here? Get to the emergency room. We can't do shit for you. And I was like, okay. Actually, it was more like,
Jesus.
and I seriously, I talked like that. It was horrible. And then I went into the emergency room, and it took like 3 hours for the ear, nose, and throat person to get there. And she looked in there and she goes, wow. And she actually, I'm not kidding you, she called 3 other fucking people into the room to take a look at it. She was
To like show it off?
There's like guys.
yes, it was like a learning thing. Like, get Bill in here.
Here's what not to
Get
do.
Mary too. Get them both in here. Take a look. Open your mouth. They're like,
They're like, oh, that's damn.
Well, what ended up happening was they were like, all right, we're going to give, she was really like upfront about it, how much it was going to suck. She was like, all right, we're going to give you a local anesthetic, but it's really not going to do much. I was like, thanks. Okay, so she like jabbed me twice with this fucking needle, and I was like, I can still feel pain in there. She's like, yeah, sorry. She reached, okay, I don't know exactly what happened, but it was like she reached in with like a pair of needle nose pliers that were open, jabbed them into my cheek, and then closed them and pulled.
Oh.
Like 4 times.
Oh God.
And then eventually in the 4th time, she's like, ah, there it is. I was like, ah, and I'm sitting here like tears streaming. I was like, ah, ah.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
It was
Bill
horrible.
just comes in with his iPhone.
Yes,
people
yeah.
are fine.
Yeah.
Like appearing in front of it, like fucking like Abu Ghraib, like like pointing at it.
What the hell?
Damn, I'm gonna Instagram this shit.
But yeah, and well, eventually, like then it went down, and they were like, you should feel a lot better, and I was like, I don't feel, it still fucking hurts. and then they were like, all right, here's some antibiotics. They gave me a prescription of antibiotics and some pain meds, and this is what they gave me. They gave me this. And I still, I mean, you can see like where
that
it's
just
at.
looks like they put a label on like some alcohol.
They gave me a huge fucking bottle of acetaminophen hydrocodone, and that's how like I took that much, and then I fell asleep for 12 hours, and I was fine the next day, and that's how fucking much I have left. So, ladies, you want to party with old Zeke
Dude, that's
on
some
Saturday
strong
night?
shit, man.
But yeah,
I got some cough medicine here.
I got some old grandpa's cough medicine right here. But yeah, so it knocked me out for 12 hours, and I woke up and I'm fine. I was fine ever since.
That's good. I'm glad.
But
you're
it
glad
really
you're feeling
sucked.
better, because that sounds horrendous.
That sounds
It
terrible.
was.
Yeah.
It was fucking awful. It was scary. I was fucking like scared. Like if this grows anymore, I'm not gonna be able to fucking breathe.
Do you know what caused it? Was it just some sort of
No,
infection, or?
It's just one of those things that happens. Like if you are prone to getting inflamed glands, like I am, like once every year and a half, 2 years, I'll get sick and my glands will swell up.
Yeah.
They've never been that much, but if you're prone to getting that, then they said like every once in a while
Just get your
that
tonsils
shit could
removed
happen.
eventually.
Yeah, and that's what they
Get
said. If it
that
happens
shit
again,
removed. Fuck
if
that.
it happens again, we'll get them removed. But like at my age, it's like really shitty to get your tonsils removed, I guess.
Really?
That's definitely a Zeke rage. Cause,
There's
man.
an age factor with getting.
Well,
your,
it's like
The healing
the earlier
process?
you get them out, like your wisdom teeth, I think, like same kind of deal. Like the earlier you get them out, the easier it is.
Well, they used to just take them out straight away, and then now they don't.
Yeah, they don't take
issue.
wisdom teeth out because they realize it's actually bad or something. I
I've
don't know.
never even.
We're all medically trained, guys. Trust what we're saying. Everything.
Yeah.
Renee's actually a doctor.
Mine assumingly just
Zeke's
grew
a
in
nurse.
fine, or they haven't grown in yet. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm
Mine are in.
25. I feel like they probably should have grown in by now.
I had all of my my molars removed, so then the wisdom teeth grew in to that spot in my mouth, if that makes sense. So it's really fucking weird.
I just remember it's like gaming talk shows.
Yeah, I don't. We haven't talked that much about gaming.
Gaming
I don't-
talk show. Let's talk
There's
about
fucking nothing going on. July's been the shittiest gaming month of all time. We've
except for
had
Rocket League.
terrible, amazing people die, and that's about it in Rocket League.
Oh,
And that's about it.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
been literally nothing.
It's just waiting for Fallout, man. That's all we're doing. We're just waiting.
We're
biding
just
our
waiting
time.
for... I honestly think PAX Prime will kick off like the good times of 2015. Because it goes PAX Prime, we get back on Tuesday, and then Metal Gear comes out, and then games just start coming out fucking every week. Just massive.
Yeah.
AAA games and also big indie games. So
Yeah.
August will be a little bit of a slow month. I don't think anything's coming out prior to that. I feel like we talk about this every
I feel
week.
totally useless because I've literally not been following any other games except for Fallout. I have no idea what's going to be released this year. I only care about Fallout. That's it.
Yeah.
Victor Vran came out this week. That was pretty good.
What?
Victor Vran is like very Diablo-esque.
The fuck is that?
It's a new game that came out on Steam. It's like
How do you spell
Diablo, but you can Victor Vran, V-R-A-N.
V-R-A-N. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's like Diablo, but you can interact with the background. So like there's like puzzles where there'll be a random balcony and you can actually jump onto the balcony and then kind of like find treasure and stuff. So it's not like linear like Diablo is. There's a lot of secrets you can find. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is that co-op?
Yeah, 4-player co-op.
Oh, that seems cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's pretty great.
It literally looks like Diablo.
Yeah,
Do those, I feel like games like that tend to not do like super. Maybe it's just me personally, but or just among my friends. But I don't know. I feel like those games like don't do super great on Twitch. But I don't know. I could be completely
Diablo
wrong.
did when it first came out, but like that's what Crip built his stream on, right? Like Kriparian was the go-to Diablo guy because of the hardcore Inferno or whatever and killing Diablo.
Yeah,
I think unless you're like super good at it, you can't be a casual at those sorts of games. Like you have to be really good at it to get a viewership at it, and I'm terrible at games like that. So terrible at all games.
What the hell is this? Transmutation.
So you get like tarot cards and stuff that give you bonuses, like more crit or
interesting
add attributes to your weapons and stuff. And it's
the Riddler. What the hell is he doing there? Have you played this before? Or played this already, Strippin'?
I played like an hour. I think it's one of those games where it'd be a lot more fun with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like
it seems cool.
Everyone in August has just been playing indie games like this, random hidden gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been some really good ones too. Lyric was playing one like Closure or something? Some like sci-fi game that I gotta remember the name of, but it was really fucking cool to see. I think people are just spamming streamers with all these random indie games that no one's played before.
I'm getting fucking my emails logged with them.
Yeah. Well, you've still been playing Bashi, right?
Yes, I'm on the last level before the last boss, and the fucking shit is just killing me. But
hey, props for sticking it out. You've been playing that game for what, like 6 months or something?
No.
I have no idea. I feel like you've been playing Bashi forever.
Since May 23rd, so 2 months and 6 days.
It feels like a while.
It feels like forever.
I know. Well, yeah, of course it does, because it's fucking. I had to do it for my fucking for charity. That
Cradle. That's the name of it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Fucking that section right there that you just saw me die. That's the fucking worst section in the entire fucking game.
Yeah.
Right there. I fucking hate it.
Buffering. Why it froze this amazing look on your face. Just
I roll my eyes. Oh my god. People have been like I roll my eyes for like almost every single death, and I can't help myself.
Twitch, stop
because
buffering.
It's like I die and I'm just like, ugh.
It's like you internalizing your rage,
that
right?
for Zeke's future, like when his webcam's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was real awkward last week. Anyways.
Yeah, it's for the kids. It's for the kids.
You keep telling yourself that it's for the kids.
Oh my god.
Twitch
but I have I've been winding I'll play Bashi usually for about 6-7 hours, something like that, and then I recently
I know what you're gonna say, and this blew my mind that you were doing this.
I started playing Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I started playing Hearthstone, and
how much money you spent?
I opened it up and I played an arena, and I looked at the chat and I was like, give me advice. I was like, oh, and it's like everybody has an opinion. It's just one of those games. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just go with like the majority what I think, and I played a little bit and I went like 1-3 in the arena. I was like, oh, this sucks, and like, okay, I'm gonna get better.
You just got into the game and immediately went into arena?
No, before I even streamed it, I got all of my characters up to 10. Like I got all the basic cards. Like I was like on my own time. Like I would play like before bed, and I would on my iPad I would play like just the regular like
the computer
quest, whatever. Yeah, computer opponent and got all my guys up to level 10, got all the basic cards, and then I started streaming it, so I knew, and I'm a Magic guy, so I know like the basic gist of like how a lot of the mechanics work and that kind of thing. But what I was not prepared for was, as soon as I was done playing Arena, I was like, you know what? Let's you know what? I'm gonna spend some money. I'm gonna open a pack, and I was like, I'm gonna go all in, and I'm gonna get the $50 20 packs or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it was, I was like, I'm gonna put $50 on it. I'm gonna open these packs, and then it was just like tip after tip after tip, like another one, another one, another
People
one, another
fucking,
one.
oh my god, they love it, and I love it.
I had no idea. I had no. There's addicted to like that gambling, like on my fucking behalf. I was astounded.
Yeah.
I ended up opening like 140 packs.
I've donated to people just so that they would continue opening packs. I've done that. And I've been on the receiving end too. It was a problem. I don't play Hearthstone anymore because I spent way too much money on it for somebody who's only played it for 2 weeks. So
no, yeah.
That's like how I get on my account. I just streamed pack openings and people paid for it. I know that's how TB did it, and Krendor and all those guys too. They just
I had to stop. I started feeling guilty. I started feeling guilty. People like giving me this money to buy packs, so I stopped. I didn't want to stream it anymore because I was like, this feels bad. This doesn't feel right.
I absolutely understand, but I will say that I'm probably like at least 300 deep on my own money. You know, like outside of tips, I'm like 300 deep already.
Yeah, I played that game constant, like every day for like 6 hours straight for 2 weeks, and I spent $500, and then I put it down, and because I wasn't getting any better, I was like, I just keep spending money, hoping I'll get good cards, and I keep getting shitty cards. So I was like, I give up on this game, and I walked away from it.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick it back up again though, because I've seen you playing it. I saw Man playing it. I've seen a bunch of people play it. And I'm just getting that itch again.
I started playing it I played a game because I was bored, or like 3 games because I was bored because the new expansion was announced last week, and that got me all hyped for some stupid reason. And so like that, I don't know. Fuck Hearthstone. That game more than any other game will piss me off. Like in the flip of a switch, I'll go from like cool fucking is whatever to just I'm in hell. Like,
but that's what draws you back. Like last night, I was looking up decks, and I was like making decks, and I was like, okay, let me see, I got to get this card and that card, and I put all the cards together, I put all the deck together, and I went out and I was like, I'm gonna play some rando, and it was like lost 4 losses in a row. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is like a fucking deck from what I thought was a pro or whatever. Like, what the fuck?
That doesn't make me want to play it. That doesn't make me want to play it.
There's actually. I saw a video, oh, sorry, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
But I was going to say, but then, like, I tried a different deck from the same person, and I won 3 in a row, and I was like, what in the shit am I doing wrong?
No, you're not doing anything wrong. That's just the matchmaking, right?
Yeah,
that's how the matchmaking works. They've come out and said that it's supposed to be a 50-50 win-loss. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, you watch all these people on Twitch who are actually good at the game, and they're winning like 90% of the time, right? It's just because they know all the cards way too well, and they know how to play that deck way too well. And I've never learned how to. Maybe it's just I haven't put that much time into it, but I've never learned how to fucking do that before. So.
Also, it's like some classes that have an advantage over other classes.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So if like hunters are really popular, you don't want to play something that hunters are really good against.
Yeah,
it like works like that. It's a load of shit. It's RNG. It's just all RNG.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of RNG, but mostly.
The thing that inspired me to want to play it was I saw this video. I think Kotaku just tweeted it, but it was a player. I don't know who it was, if they're a pro player even known, but they did 80 damage in 1 turn at one health, and it's astounding. They just had like infinite fireballs as a mage. I'm like, how the hell do you have like the foresight to set that shit up? It is. It's a really good video. I put it in the Skype chat.
Someone in.
It's worth a watch. It's really satisfying to watch.
Link it up in the chat because I can't show the YouTube videos on Twitch.
Oh. There it is.
Yeah, if someone in the chat brought up, if you watch Hafu, you can actually learn how to like play Arena properly, because she'll go through like each of her card or each of the reasonings behind her
Oh
playing
yeah,
that card.
Hockey's great.
Yeah.
So so like you have like an arena win rating.
Yeah.
And it's like internal. And when we went to BlizzCon, they told her that she had like top 3 in the world, like arena win rating.
Yeah, she's really,
It's like
really
insane.
good. Really good. You should definitely watch
Yeah.
her. If you don't, if you play Hearthstone, and you don't watch her, you should.
She's so good.
So Hearthstone, I can't believe of all the people, I would never expect Zeke to play Hearthstone.
Especially after playing 7 hours of Boshi. Like,
Yeah,
how
that
is
doesn't
your-
seem like a
how's your
good
blood
relaxing
pressure, man?
way. It's like,
How's
oh,
your
let's go
fucking-
relax and play Hearthstone. One of the most rage-inducing
See,
games of all time.
See, but that's the thing. I'm so new at it that I don't feel like I should win.
Oh, you don't
much.
have an ego
So-
about it yet. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not like the ego crushing thing was when I had like I finally like put together a deck that with like legendaries and epics and shit, and I was still losing. It was like that was fucking pissing me off. But like when I was losing arena, I'm like, okay, this is getting used to the game. This is like figuring out like the best card combos that you can get, or as Trump would say, value.
Yeah, the value.
The best value you can get in your cards in arena and shit like that. And my third, I mean, I felt good. Like my third arena, I went like 3-3, so I wasn't too upset about that.
Nice.
But you know, you
That's
just
like
get better.
arena.
You just get better and better. And like I did much better picking my own cards than I did listening to the majority of the chat. It's like I'm just gonna play this time, picking my own cards, how I feel. You can call me an idiot. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's fine. And then I went like I did better than I did before, and I was like, you know what, you assholes, you can suck my balls.
Did you play any card games before? Like, did you ever play Magic or anything? Or
Oh yeah, I was a huge Magic guy for a long time.
okay, yeah. So you kind of so at least you already had that. I don't know that card game based like thinking because I never played any card games up to, like before Hearthstone. So trying to build decks was impossible for me. I couldn't. I don't know. I still can't figure it out. I just get guides or like have friends help me out, but. It's fun.
Yeah, no, I got into Magic when I was I think 13 or 14 when Revised was still new and you could still buy packs of that for those of you who are Magic people.
Yeah.
Revised was like the fourth,
Yeah.
third or fourth edition because there was Alpha, Beta, and then Revised, I believe. Oh, no, Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and then Revised, so it was fourth edition. And that's when I got into it, and I was playing it at our local gaming shop when there were such things when they had like you know you go to those places and play tabletop games.
Yeah, I played Magic in a gaming shop too.
Yeah, and that's I would spend every fucking penny I had on Magic, and Hearthstone is just gonna be the same goddamn thing.
Oh my god.
I always
Twitch bots
wanted to
over.
get into Magic. Like I had friends who just had like shoe boxes full of cards, like multiple shoe boxes stacked full of cards. And I was like, if that's my investment, I don't know if I want to get into this.
Yeah. I think have we talked about Magic on the I don't know if I told you guys I would just buy like boxes of the decks, but I never played a single game. I've never played a single game of Magic.
You
against
just
anyone.
wanted to collect them.
I just collected the cards, yeah. Like I bought
That's
an
what
entire
that's what I did with Pokemon. Like most people did with Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know of anyone who actually played the game.
I bought I bought like 4 or 5 boxes of Ice Age as a kid. And I don't know where those are, but they're probably worth something these days. Because those were like $200 each. And so I would save up for like a month of allowance, and then I'd go buy like an entire box. And just sit there and open cards for a day. It was great.
I played the Pokemans.
You actually played like the game, like the
Yep. I
I
played
just
it when
collected
the
the cards.
when the first
Hearthstone,
edition
everyone.
came out. I played Pokemans, and I played with I can't remember like what the purple color deck was, but it was
The psychic.
there you go. I played a psychic deck that was they call it a mill deck, where I just you run the other person out of their cards, and once they go to draw a card and there's none left, they lose.
Yeah.
So that's what I played.
I always wanted to play the game. Like I had I got one of those like play mats, whatever, and I would ask my friends to play, and nobody ever wanted to play with me. They were just like, "No, I don't know how to play. I just want to collect the cards." And I could never find anyone to play the game with me, and I was so sad.
I kind of cheated because I collected the cards like everyone else, but then there was like a Pokemon trading card game. I don't know if you guys know about this, but there was it was like a
Didn't
SNES
that come
game.
out? It came out. Oh, I thought there was also one that they tried to come out like pretty recently, like a few years ago. Or
It was like a SNES game, and it was called the Pokemon Trading Card Game, and it was just Pokemon Trading Card Game, but in a game. So it was just like I could just play that instead, and then it was like playing the game.
man, I wish I'd played that.
Yeah, you could just get like a ROM. Play it.
Now I want to
It's
play.
hype.
Now I want to play the Pokemon card game.
hype.
Zeke, let's play Pokemon. Let's go.
Let's play Pokemans. I got my Pokemans. I remember back in the day. Did you guys ever hear about like the stories of like junior high school kids like stabbing each other, like elementary kids like stabbing each other for over Pokemans?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, that's what I heard. Like when the game was still fresh and new, like you'd hear like these like news stories about like 2 kids were stabbed today by another kid who wanted their Pokemon cards. I was like,
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
Dude, so
That was some playground beef, man. That was
That
definitely
is
some playground
some
beef.
crazy shit. Not in my. That never happened in my school.
for whatever reason, I came across the most recent thing to do in school to people you don't like. You know what they do now to kids that kids do to kids they don't like? They
What?
fucking swat them.
Really?
That's what people do now in fucking schools.
That's like our high school pranks now.
No,
That's
no,
what they've
this is
devolved
like
into?
middle school.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Jesus, where are their parents?
I don't know.
Like back in my day, we toilet papered people's houses. Now we're swatting them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's they figured it out. They're like, oh shit, we had this fucking like bomb that we could have been using this whole time, and we haven't been using it. Holy shit, I could do this whenever I want to whomever I want.
Yeah, dude.
It's more like
I don't
they
know if
watched-
there was ever a time when I was a kid where I would want, even if I had, like knew that was a thing, I don't think I would ever do that to somebody because I would be afraid of getting in
They
trouble.
think it's like a joke. Yeah. No, it's like all.
I think it's more like streamers got swatted, and then
They
they
knew
saw
about it,
that,
yeah.
and they saw the guy get away with it, and they're like, oh, man, that was pretty funny actually, and then it's just like caught on.
Yeah.
But they're not getting away with it now. There's a lot of people who've been swatting streamers who've been getting caught and
Yeah.
like, going to prison and shit. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was one kid who had apparently swatted like a ton of streamers. He well, I don't know what the verdict was, but he was like, it was a possibility of him going to prison. I think like
Some of them are getting off
not
because
juvenile,
they're-
like actual adult prison.
It's pretty
I
crazy.
don't know if he did, but
It's pretty crazy.
Good.
I didn't. Someone, a cop told me that that's what kids are doing now in middle school and high school, and I was just like, fuck
that is
that.
fucked up.
That's so hard. Fuck
What
everything
happened?
about
What
that.
happened to like the wholesome pranks, man? Like
Yeah, like
Yeah,
why don't you
that-
just put a whoopee cushion on the chair and be done with it, man? That's
yeah,
fucking
you shove them in a
humiliating.
locker. I don't know.
But
Like,
dude, I mean, what about like straight up non-cowardly like meet me at the fucking bike racks?
I don't think you can do that
That's
anymore.
fine.
meet me at the flagpole, bitch.
I don't know if
That's
fights
fine.
happen anymore in school.
I feel like that's more of an England thing because obviously here the police are armed with nothing but a frown, so you can't really swat people. It's just like a dude just goes to your door and is like, "Excuse me, madam." But whereas in America they all have like everyone has a gun, but like in England they can't really do that. So I think swatting is like more of an American thing. Yeah,
They just stop by, like, and they're like, "Oh, come in. You want
yeah
to
there's
come
like
tea?"
17 officers and all they've got is like just mean faces at your door. I mean,
Jesus.
They're sitting there eating crisps and biscuits.
yeah.
What a
Right
magical place.
Hello,
All right,
hello,
Oh
hello.
my god.
What
Cup
have
of
you
tea,
done,
madam.
man?
Cup of tea.
Top of the morning. Wait, was that?
It's definitely Irish.
Jesus. That was totally Irish. It's okay.
So wait, okay, I'm curious. This
Definitely Irish.
isn't gaming related, but I want to know what is everyone's like best prank that you think you've pulled off on somebody that you can think of.
My most recent one was getting Cronovi. So I tweeted, I told this to, I think Zeke was here when I told this. I don't know if Strippin or Renee, you definitely haven't heard this. We're playing Rocket League with Cronovi. Me and him were 2v2ing, and I tweeted at Gold Glove, $100 right now, let's 2v4. Because I had fucking Cronovi on my team, and he's fucking god tier.
Yeah, you don't have
like-
to do anything.
He wouldn't do it, and he's like, "No, you're gonna get AI, and you're gonna beat us." And this is like when everyone is pretty new at the game. Then I got two of Cronovi. I got Gmart, and I got one of Cronovi's friends who was just as good as him. And then we 4v4'd. And in the first 45 seconds of the game, Gold Glove and Fairlight both quit out because they saw Cronovi just like flying through the air from the other side of the map, and just left. It wasn't a prank, but it was. I enjoyed doing that to them. I don't know what like the most recent prank I've done is.
That's
pretty good.
you're
Are we
fucking.
talking about the most recent or the best?
Or the
I was
best
just
or the
thinking,
recent? Yeah, I don't know.
I was saying specifically like more when you were like a kid, but
Yeah, I don't
it
know.
doesn't really matter.
I can tell you, it's one of the best things I've ever done and one of my favorite stories to tell, or not the best, excuse me, one of the worst things I've ever done in my entire life. And I really hope no one hates me because my mom still loves me even after I did this.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know what this is. You told me this
heard
before.
the story.
I convinced my mom that I had brain damage. Okay, let me sum up. Mom hates motorized vehicle, like motorcycles, ATVs, hates that shit. So I was like 14 years old, went out on ATVs with my friend Jimmy, and she said, make sure to use your helmet. I was like, okay. Got done, come home, call my mom. She doesn't answer. The answer machine picks up. That back when they still had answer machines. An answer machine picked up. This is Dr. Jones from St. Vincent's Medical Hospital.
God.
Your son has just been admitted with a severe head trauma, and I just wanted to let you know that we have him here. He's in critical condition.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to, and I remember specifically saying this. I don't know how to say this over the phone, but it's possible that he could have brain damage. So if you could give us a call down here or come to the hospital, that'd be good. His friend James is here. James, right? And I was like, I acted this whole thing out, and then I took like 5 seconds. Oh, Mom, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, your poor mother.
Now, but listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. She listens to that message, picks it up during the pause, and the answer machine cuts off.
Yeah.
Does not get the last part of the message. So she is frantically dialing St. Vincent's. Dr. Jones is there, Doctor. Ma'am, calm down. Ma'am, we do not have a Dr. Jones that works here, ma'am. Calling Deaconess, the other hospital, because we have 2 hospitals here. Calling the other hospital, Dr. Jones, ma'am, miss, you're gonna have to calm down. We do not have, my son is, this is his name. So, there's nobody been admitted for anything like that. I just got a message. My little brother is 9 years old. He doesn't know what to do. He is going absolutely bug nuts, running around the house, screaming and crying. 9 years old. Ah! Tears flying out of his face. My mother is just frantically doesn't know what to do. She's called all the hospitals, doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Because no Dr. Jones, my name has not been admitted, no accidents, no ATV accidents. Finally, she's like, maybe I missed something on the message. And this is about 15 minutes later. She finally listened to the rest of the message. I get a call at my friend's house. Zach, it's your mom. It's like, I'm laughing already. Funny joke. Hi, Mom. She's like, you stay there, you son of a bitch. I'm coming to get you. Don't you fucking move. Slams the phone down. About 5 minutes later, she lives 15 minutes away. 5 minutes later, she's there. She has tore ass all the way across town to come pick me up. I'm walking out of the house. I see her pull up. I'm walking out of the house. I'm still laughing. Funny joke. She meets me in the middle of the lawn and just like with all, like, she couldn't even control herself. Just all of her might, just bam, and just smacks me down, and I fall down because it was like, it wasn't a slap. It was like a full hand, like on the head, just plow, and I fell on the ground. I was like, what the fuck was that? I didn't say fuck, of course.
She gave you like one of them big show, one of those big show slaps.
Yep, exactly.
God.
And I was like, what was that for? She's like, and she picks me up like, she has like adrenaline old lady pick up a car strength. She like picks me up off of the lawn, like, I swear to God, like with one hand, she's like, if you ever fucking do that to me again, I will fucking kill you myself. I'll get in a fucking car.
Oh my God.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. And what really broke my heart is I opened the back seat because my brother was in the front seat. I opened the back seat and my brother is mean mugging me the whole way until I get in the car, and then he just starts bawling because he's so happy that I'm alive.
Oh.
And that was the worst / best.
That might be the best one.
Pulled.
I've always thought about doing something like
Yeah,
that.
you
Like,
win.
I always wanted to use ketchup and then just like have someone walk in on me and just have ketchup all over me, but it looks like blood. But they'd smell it, right? They'd be like, "That's fucking ketchup. I could just smell it from a mile
You
away."
would just smell like sugar.
Yeah, you just smell like
Yeah.
ketchupy, sugary shit. So I never
You ever
did that.
considered like going to like a Halloween store and just getting some like fake blood? or
No,
something?
because that's too much work. Like ketchup, you could just get at a grocery store. That was always my thought process.
Zeke, your mother, your poor mother.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, can you imagine raising me, dude? I don't. You know
No.
what? I treat her like a fucking queen now.
You
And
do.
my chat
You're super
can
sweet to your
testify.
mom, so
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see my mom being fucking amazingly funny and whatever, I did a porn quiz with my mom, my dad, and my friend that was with me on the a porn term quiz, and it's on my YouTube. But I was asking my mom like I had 8 porn terms, and I asked my mom like all of them, like, and I asked her to make a guess if she didn't know what it was, and some of them like, Mom, do you know what a money shot is? Like, Mom, how about a glory hole?
Jesus
The funny thing is, out of all 8, I said, all right, Mom, what does the abbreviation BBC stand for? She knew it. She knew it. And I was like, Mom, Jesus.
Of course she did.
You know that, but you don't know like what DP is.
I don't know.
But yeah, my dad had some pretty funny answers. My mom had by far the funniest.
There you go.
Yeah.
Strippin', did you ever pull any pranks as a kid?
I can't fucking follow that, bro. Like, what do you want me to say?
No, you can't really follow
You
it.
can top that.
No, it's not even. I'm not even gonna even drop a story.
There's no London town pranks you did? You didn't tell someone it was tea, but it was really like soda or something? Like what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One time I was cleaning someone's chimney, and they thought I'd left, but I hadn't. And then I woke them up.
And then I robbed
Surprise!
them. Yeah.
I was in your chimney, you mug. Hey.
No time for the old in out, love. I've just come to read the meter.
Oh
That would actually be terrifying, though.
Yeah, it'd be terrifying.
One time I left my biscuit in my tea too long, and it broke off.
You
That
what?
was.
You lost what?
I left the biscuit in the tea too long, and it got too soggy, and then it broke off and like sunk into the tea.
That's disgusting.
That's probably one of the worst feelings in the world.
Yeah,
JP.
It is.
That's a sad. It's like one of those sad feelings that you can never,
That's about it.
you can never get it back.
Unless you have Oreos in milk, and then like it falls into the milk, and then you just kind of leave it there, and then your milk tastes
Well,
like
no,
Oreos.
the Oreo will always float. Like the Oreo never descends into the milk, right? It always floats.
Yeah, but once it gets soggy, it disintegrates, and it's.
And then you drink it, and then you have
Yeah, and then it's great. It's great with Oreos, but any other cookie, it tastes really gross. But Oreos is good.
Oreo's pretty good. That's first hour, guys. Oreos are pretty good. You hear us?
Oreos are fucking great.
We have this is like the least we've talked about video games on the show or streaming in a very long time, and it's good. It's good. I guess we'll leave with this before we go to break. Did you guys know that they're gonna unveil a new World of Warcraft expansion in like 7 days, 8 days, something like that?
Heard
Didn't they
about
just
that.
come out with one?
Yeah. But I guess they did. What was it? I like the #1 comment. It's the most updated or upvoted comment on Blizzard's site. It says, "Get the wallets ready, guys. It's time to shout another $70 for
my
another
God.
expansion that will have 5 dungeons, 2 raids, and 1 content patch." Because that's what the previous one had. But I guess they're just.
Do they do? Now I haven't been a WoW guy for a long time. Do they still do like 5 more levels or shit like that?
Yeah. So they're at.
Yeah.
They're at. Well, they did 10 for this most recent one, so they're at 90 right. Or no, they're at 100 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being
Okay, so
honest, like they updated all the textures. Like the storyline for the last expansion was really nice. Like
It was good, yeah.
the 10 levels and stuff. There was a lot in there for what you pay.
Yeah, I
think.
thought the leveling process was great. I enjoyed the last expansion. I didn't play any at cap because I didn't enjoy it, but
No.
everything up till cap was great.
Yeah.
I'll play the new expansion, of course. Like, WoW I'll always play the WoW expansion, even if I don't play at max level. 100%.
I never really played World of Warcraft, but I tried it out sometime last year for the first time ever. And I really enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed playing WoW, and I was playing the new expansion and everything. And I think I got my character to max level, but I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. I wish I had more time to dedicate to.
Yeah, I transferred to your
And then
server.
I'll-
I remember that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was great. I only brought 1 character over though, and I still feel because I was questioning. I was like, should I bring over all 8 characters? And then I quit before I made the decision, so I didn't have to pay anything.
What was the what? Do we know the name of it?
No, they haven't said anything. It's August 6th, 2015 at 9 a.m. Pacific is when it'll be revealed. It's at Gamescom. Gamescom should be pretty good. Are you going,
Yeah.
Strippin'?
I don't think so. I've got CohhCarnage this weekend, and then I've only got 3 days before.
Yeah, but what is CohhCarnage, right? It's just Jesse sitting like in a chair with people circled around him.
Smoke
I
Yeah.
actually don't
pipe.
know what CohhCon is.
That's
That's
Jesse
the-
Cox's convention that he put together.
Just for him?
It's like me and Dodger and Total Biscuit and a couple of other people going.
Frendor and them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So There's quite a few of us going. But
Now
then
you
it's
want to
just
start a con?
it's just the
Yeah,
traveling.
let's go.
It's just the traveling. I'm not like I don't want to go up there and then come down, then go to Germany, then come back. So no,
I guess
I'm probably gonna because I did what was the one in LA?
E3.
E3. I did E3. So it's gonna be all the same stuff, just
Well, no.
with a closer release date.
The Square Enix Square Enix is bringing brand new stuff to the show.
Yeah,
I think Microsoft
I'll
will
just
have
watch
brand new
it.
stuff.
I'll watch it from home.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time in like 3 years I've watched a con from home. So
I don't think Twitch is gonna stream any of that. I hope they allow. If they allow us to restream it, I'll fucking do another dropped frames show thing. That'd be a lot of fun. I haven't heard anything though. If they're usually by now they would have announced it if they're gonna let people restream it. I don't think they're going to.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think it's as centralized as E3 is, where everyone will kind of just be doing their own thing, and like conferences will be on /Microsoft and /Square Enix, etc. So.
Yeah, totally.
They're supposed to show, I guess now the WoW expansion. They're going to show, like, have an entire stage demo for Final Fantasy 15. That'll be there. So that's cool.
I can't wait for that game. It looks so good.
That looks really cool. And then sometime in August at, like, it might have actually
Wait a minute.
happened.
Are you guys talking about Final Fantasy?
You're not a fan of Final Fantasy at all?
Thank God I'm not the only one.
Really?
No, dude. No, I love Final Fantasy.
I've honestly, I just never got into them. I guess I just never really played them.
We should start playing, Renee, and we should get married.
Your
Wait.
wedding
Oh, you're talking about Final
Can
Fantasy
you put that
14.
last part?
your wedding
Well,
would
I want
never
the
be
first
as
part.
good. Never be
Second
as good as
part.
mine and JP's.
Yeah, we had a really good wedding. We had a lot of
What?
people show up. We did.
17,000 people.
Yeah.
I want to go into shit. What's the MMO where you can be a cat?
That's Final Fantasy 14.
It's Final Fantasy
No,
14.
like you can be a fat cat.
Arch.
Oh, you're talking
Archage.
about Terra. You're talking about Terra.
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 Oh, I
I
thought
could
you
be
were
a
talking
big
about
round
Archage.
fat cat.
Like
I don't want to be a cute like sexy cat. I want to be a big fat round cat, like how normal
Terra's
cat's
kinda
supposed to
weird.
be.
It's so weird how that game is, because like you can be a big fat round gross cat, and then every other like class in the game is just like a naked lady.
Yeah.
I just want to be
There's
a
like
big fat cat.
6 naked ladies and then like a gross cat.
Wait a minute.
That's it.
Well, they fucking know their audience. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Have you never seen that game,
It's
Zeke?
like, internet people. Let's see. Cats and naked ladies. Go.
Zeke, you've never seen Terra before? I
No.
thought you played Terra once upon a time.
I don't think so.
Oh. Pocket
it's
played it a lot.
Gone free to play now.
Yeah, it's free to play on Steam. Don't play it, Zeke. I can see the cogwheels in your head.
Now I want to. Shit.
I can see the
God
cogwheels
damn
in
it.
your head spinning.
Reverse psychology.
I was playing around a bit with reverse psychology the other day with the chat. I was like, I had it in my head to like get. I wanted the. I said in my head, I said I'm gonna make the chat do something, and I'm gonna see if I can make them do it by just saying something offhand about how I hate Kappa or something like that. Just like, and then you know what? I wish they would just ban Kappa from the chat. And I just wanted to see like how many people would just flood the chat with like every kind of Kappa imaginable, and it just immediately like I want to do more social experiments like that.
Yeah.
Like
I've
how
thought
much,
about
reverse psychology works on that shit.
I've thought about banning Salt, like PJ Salt from the chat.
It's banned from mine.
Really? Yeah, because
yeah.
that's one of the. I actually have an emote that is like itmeJP Salt or whatever, and I think
Oh
I
god,
thought
look what
about
you
banning
did to
that.
the chat. Look what you did.
Yeah, Kappa's fine though.
Bingo.
Yeah,
I saw a stripping K in there.
Kappa's fine though. But yeah, like Salt actually will fuck with me when I stream. I've thought about just banning it outright, but I haven't gone that far yet.
Yep.
Stop getting
I
so
banned that.
salty.
And I love now. He's a very very close friend of mine as far as like Twitch goes and shit like that. Like we haven't we're not neighbors or anything. But Witwix is one of my favorite people from Twitch. But I had to ban his name from my chat
Why is that? Oh, because you're playing Bashi. Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm playing Bashi. His name is not allowed in
yeah.
my chat.
Is
And
it-
I've told him. I said I hope you don't mind. I hope you understand. But I cannot have. Your
Is it
name in my
literally
chat.
like, hey, have you seen Witwix play before? Is that? Is that?
That's like that was the first month of me playing. It's like, oh, there's a guy named Witwix who does this in 30 minutes. Have you seen Witwix play this? Have you? Oh, it's fucking awful. So I banned it.
Oh god.
That's like
obviously I haven't banned every permutation of it because some of that shit still gets through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Max and Nick both had to ban the word "cnanners" from their chat.
Oh, really?
Because they would just people would just come in consistently asking, "Why aren't you streaming with cnanners?" Even though cnanners has never streamed on. I think he streamed on Twitch once, like 3 years ago, like when Twitch first started out, and then he never did again.
Yeah. I think he went to MLG and did a couple streams there as well. I think that's where he did most of the streams.
Yeah, he's over at MLG.
Anyways, let's take a break. We got a first break of the show, and we'll come back and talk more about nothing for another hour.
Yay!
It'll be great fun. So we'll be right back, guys.
Seinfeld of Twitch.
Exactly. We'll have more Drop Frames right after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in just a bit.